All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting a good fight of faith and truth, in sincerity and wholeheartedly, Shalom unto the Akwath, which is the women believers, Shalom unto you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait till these devils gonna get everything. They gonna reap what they sow, man. So let me start off with this. I ain't trying to make this video long at all, but after I read this, it said, "Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Okay, so you touch the apple of the Lord's eye. And before I get into the video, just to let you know that, hey, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? So this woman who was hung in Mississippi, all right, Mississippi been had a bad track record of racism. You know, that's the dirty South. So the point is that this like, wow, these people is not going to stop. And you ain't even seen nothing yet. You still got Jacob's trouble. And this is why the Lord said, so shall there be evil done in the city and the Lord have not done it? All right. This is why King David said, "Arise, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." So the Lord uses these devils to bring forth judgment. And I always use this example. Matter of fact, this analogy, all right, this metaphor, I always use this. Imagine you have a son or a daughter. They do everything that you say. All right. They get good grades in school. They do their chores, you know, and then you still whoop their ass. You beat them every day. Esau, Edom do everything that the Lord want him to do. Like King David just said, "Deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword." Sword. All right. So this devil is doing, he can't do anything that the Lord don't want him to do. But the Lord still going to turn around and judge him for every Israelite that he have touched and every wickedness that he have done. But let's listen up.
New details now on a woman's body found in Jackson last night. Hinds County Coroner Jeremiah Howard tells us the black female was found hanging from a tree in the backyard of a home in the 500 block of Road of Remembrance. Jackson police are treating the case as a death investigation. Howard says the woman's body was taken to the state medical examiner's office for an autopsy. Her identity has not been released.
Now you see at the bottom of the screen, it say Jasmine Johnson. Let me click on that real quick and see what happens.
Neighbors told me that they were just shocked when they learned that a woman was hung from a tree in a backyard at a vacant home. They say that this is just heartbreaking.
Black people do not hang themselves from trees. Black people do not hang themselves from trees. We do not hang ourselves from trees.
So yeah, you already know who did this, man. So at the end of the day, you know, because before, like I said, I just clicked on that. I didn't even know she was going to say that, but I was going to say that. I was like, our people would shoot, you know, take a gun and put one in our head, you know what I'm saying? Probably overdose on some pills. I'm talking about just extreme measures, all right? But actually tying a rope around your neck, climbing up on a tree, and then jumping down, like, no, okay? This is Edomites. All right. But the Lord did say this. Like I said, that's why I read Amos 3:6. It said, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or whatever were the righteous cut off, even as I have seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same." All right. So that's a twofold scripture, because this devil been, you know, sowing wickedness, and he's going to reap what he's been sowing. Okay. See, but the Lord called it indignation, which is righteous judgment. Matter of fact, still an Israelite at the end of the day. It said, "I have heard." Oh, that's not it. Zechariah. That's what it is. That's it. I just want to make this video quick. I just can't wait until and like I said, you ain't seen nothing yet. Jacob's trouble is around the corner. But people still getting hung in 2026. It said, for thus saith Yahweh Bashmi Avashai, after the glory have sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. So the Lord is making a statement here. He that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. All this devil is doing is this tallying up more destruction to himself. The Lord allowed him to do these things, because he's going to pay for it. He's going to pay for it. The Lord said that we're going to get vengeance. It said, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So like I said, I just wanted to make this real quick, just to let you know that the devil is still on the prowl. All right. The devil is still on the prowl, and he going to pay for everything that he done. So keep your head on the swivel. The Lord said that, matter of fact, let me get that. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. And the prophet's been telling you this since they came on the block. All right, so I'm going to end it on this. Damn devils, man. That was the first thing that popped on my timeline this morning. So it says, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. So that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is the most high that judgeth in the earth, man. So, yeah, man, woman just got hung in Jackson, Mississippi, man. So these devils is showing you who they are. So you people out there talk about you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans want to keep on campaigning for these people. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You're going to die with them. Shalom.